In a tiny home where the soft lights glow lives Eddie the cat, the star of the show.
Good morning guys, welcome back to our channel. If you haven't been here before, welcome. I'm Anne. This is Eddie. Eddie, do you want to say hello to everyone? This way. Look, your fans are over here. I've had to bribe him to join us with treats this morning because he just did not want to get out of bed. Did you, Eddie? But he'll do anything for food, so here he is. Just want to say happy Easter, guys, for this weekend. I've got my ears ready for work and my Easter bunny earrings that I've probably been carrying around for like a whole decade. I need new ones, but I haven't seen anything as cute as these. And then I've got these little ones as well. This year is going so fast. Like, I can't believe we're in the month of April already. That means it's going to be my birthday real soon. What's the date today, Eddie? Is it like the 3rd or something? That means like 12 days till my birthday. That's scary. We're going to have to get Eddie a birthday party hat. Yes, Eddie. We'll both wear party hats. Eddie's birthday's in October, if anyone's wondering. I think it's like the 8th of October. He's a Libran and I'm an Aries. Maybe that's why we get along, because I get along with air signs, don't I, Eddie? You're so adorable. Yes, you are. I wish I could show you all his facials from my angle when I look at him. Anyway, let's just get straight into today's video. In today's video, I want to be hanging this. I've had it in my shed for a while because I was planning to hang it outside on the porch, but because there's a fluoro light there, it's not going to work. So I bought this before I moved into this place. I didn't quite think ahead. And when I got here, I realized I would have to have body corporate approval to remove the fluoro light because every single unit has it. Even though it is my porch, it's still on the outside, which belongs to body corporate. And I have a feeling they won't let me. So, and it's going to look funny to hang this beside it. So yeah, it's been sitting in my shed for a while. And when I hung that lantern, I don't know if you remember the lantern by the TV, someone had commented, it might have been Fiona, that I should put it in the corner near the front entrance. And I considered it, but I really liked it near the TV, so I left it there. But in the back of my mind, I was thinking, if I go to the shed and find this, maybe I could hang this in that corner. Yes, we live in a tiny home and I probably have about 20 lights in here already, but I love lights. I just think it's cozy. I think they look pretty. I don't know. I'm probably overdoing it, but I don't really care. Okay, this is the plan. I have to attach this to the ceiling somehow, and that doesn't look right. I don't know much about these things, but common sense tells me that's not going to be flush with the ceiling unless it goes this way. Yeah, but actually I would have to, screw that into the ceiling first and then get up there and screw the light to hang that. So I'm going to have to find a beam in the ceiling. I've got my semi-reliable stud finder for that. And because these are not going to be hardwired into the electrical circuit, I bought these rechargeable light bulbs for really cheap off Shein. But anyway, it was really affordable. It was like $7 each. I've charged them all with my phone charger. It just takes a USB-C, which I think it's really cool. I've also stuck stickers on them, so I know which light bulb goes with which controller, because there's a controller for each light bulb. So M for middle, like the middle length, and then L for long, and S is for short. I labeled them like that because these all hang at different lengths when they're hanging, if you know what I mean. This is the corner by the front entrance where I will be hanging it, straight up there. These are the screws I'm going to use. I don't believe the lights are that heavy, so if I can find the studs, that should be strong enough. And if I can't find the studs, I'm going to have to find something with wall plugs. Also, I'm not sure how far in the corner I can hang this because I can only get the ladder up against the countertop here. And then I don't want to lean too far and fall off the ladder. And I don't think I can reach the ceiling by standing on the countertop. I wish I had a really tall friend that could do this for me today, but I don't have any friends today, so me it is. All right, can I even reach that corner? I don't think I can at all. Or maybe I can stand on the countertop. Maybe I can. That way I can get it more in the corner, right? Let's just try it. I could get a box and stand on the box on the countertop. Oh, the squatty potty. I'll stand on the squatty potty if I have to. Yeah, I'm gonna get the squatty potty. I'm no professional. Do not do this at home. This will give me like another 150 mil to be able to reach the ceiling. Most things I have in this unit has versatility, is that the word? Multiple uses. Oh, that's so much better. Now I can get it right in the corner. It's going to look so much nicer. There should be no wires up here. It's not beeping like crazy, so I don't think there's any at all nearby. I'm guessing the beam runs that way. Oh, there's one there too, right? Let me line this up and see what looks good. Yeah, I'm gonna want it. More there. I'm gonna have dots all over my ceiling, but this bit will cover it. It's saying it's okay to screw there and there, so I don't know. Sounds like there might be something there, but we're just gonna screw it in and hope that it hits a beam. If it's not gonna hit a beam, it's gonna hit nothing, and I'll just put a wall plug in it then. So we're gonna go for it. Oh no! Damn it! Eddie, can you get that for me? It's all right. I'll just walk across the countertop to my little container and get me another one. I think it was that one. Oh my God, I'm kicking in everything. Feels strong, but it's still spinning. That means there's no beam there. So why would the stud finder tell me that there is a stud there? I'm just going to try these small ones because, I don't know, the holes are already small. I don't want to find the drill and drill it out. I'm just going to see if that will fit in the original hole I just made. No, it won't. I have to go find my drill bits. Damn it. That one might work. This was meant to be like a 2-minute job. You know what? I think there is a beam there after all that. It's just a bit higher than the actual ceiling board, and that screw was too short. So the new plan is to find some longer screws. All right, these are much longer and they should be way, way strong enough to hold the weight of those lights. Oh yeah. So I guess this stud finder did work, hey? Time to try and hang this light. What I did a little while ago is I adjusted these lights to the heights that I wanted, because you can do that. There's a little plastic thing here and on this side which you just unscrew, loosen, and then pull the cable to where you want it, and then you just tighten it. I'll just make sure they're all tight before we continue, because I don't want those lengths to change. And that's why there's excess wiring here. You just hide it in there. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with those heights. This is all the wiring that the electrician would have had to connect if I, wanted to hardwire it. And this is the screwed in thing that I have to screw into what I put up in the ceiling. Then I tighten it from this side with that black knob. Oh no, what was that, Eddie? Okay, what I want is the long light to be in the corner. I think it's gonna look better that way. Now I've got to find the hole, because as we all know, the hole is the goal. I can't see and I can't feel. Oh, is that it? Is that it? Oh no, I lost it anyway. I can feel something, but it's not turning easy. Oh no. Okay, I've just lost the black knob. Oh, and the thread bit. This 2-minute job has turned into a 20-minute job. Those pieces want to play hide and seek, damn it. Found it. And I thought that thread dropped, but it didn't. It's still stuck in the ceiling. So we continue. Oh, I think I figured it out. Maybe I'm meant to screw that in there first. That way I can see, right? Why is it really stuck? Ah, yes, that's it. Oh, I thought there would have been a much easier way. And then that nut must hold it in place. Hopefully I've got that in at the right length. We shall find out. And now I can see what's going on. Oh, there's a little bit of thread left for this knob. Oh my Lord. It's worked, guys. Time for the light bulbs. Why is that one on? I do not know, but yes, it changes colors too, guys. It's so exciting. So M is for medium, middle. This one is short, and the long. Ta-da! Now I'm going to make this room as dark as possible and test it out for you all. It turns out that it's not that dark in here. This is as dark as I can get it, so we're just going to have to go with it. Oh! One remote just turned them all on. What? I'm really confused. Well, what about the colours? What's going on with the colours? One remote controls them all! Oh, well, that was an accidental blessing. Oh, my Lord. What if I wanted more different colours? Red, blue. Any remote controls them all. That's so weird, guys. That's a different shade of blue though. How did that turn out? Different shade of blue. What the heck? That one's not turning. Yes, it is. It's not turning light green though. Will that turn light green? No? Okay. This light green button here does nothing. There's yellow, but no light green. Look how it only changes some. Oh, that's funny. It's a bit of a lucky draw. Hang on. If I turn them... Oh, that's so weird. Let's just press cool. Oh, okay. It's done them all now. Anyway, either way, I can still manage to change them into what I want. I'm just going to have to keep all three remotes. But I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just got to press it a few times, right? Yeah. I don't know, guys. I'm really confused. It's too early for my brain to be trying to figure this out. I think it's coffee time. Before my coffee, I'm going to show you these lights from different angles first. Let's just get it on the white. Also, if you want to know more about the lights, they came with these little hangers. I guess that would be great, like for camping or just outdoor use or just, you know, being mobile, hang it in the car or whatever. I don't know why you'd want to do that when you have lights in there, but your battery might go flat, you know. It also has 3 different white settings, cool, soft and warm. You can dim them or brighten them. It also comes with timers, 1, 2, 3 or 4 hours. And it has 4 different color changing modes, flash, strobe, fade or smooth, which I found to be very similar. They were just flashing at different speeds or changing colors at different speeds. I have so many rechargeable lights in here now that when the power goes out, because it does, you know, it goes out every year at least a few times, I'm at least going to be able to see because I have so many lights to choose from. It's great. This is from this angle. Oh, wow, it looks so cute, especially with the picture underneath like that. Everything always seems to just work out around here. This is the angle from me lying in bed. I think it just looks amazing. And this is the video I took a day before of what it used to look like without the light. Boring. This is the view from Eddie's corner. It's so damn pretty. I love those lights so much. I've had them for so long. I remember being so excited thinking, oh, it's going to look great on the front porch. I'm going to make an outdoor sitting area. And at night time when the sun goes down, I was going to drink my beers and have the lights. And anyway, it didn't quite turn out that way. I even forgot that I had them for a while there. So I'm glad. I think it was Fiona that suggested for me to move the lantern there because that's what made me remember that, to be honest. It's starting to feel more and more like a home in here and I'm starting to feel like me in it, you know. It's taken so long to get to this point. I still have so many plans. I'm just needing the money at the moment. It's a bad time for money right now because all my yearly bills want to come at the same time as my quarterly bills. On top of that, it's still monthly bills ongoing. So once I get through this period, I'm going to focus on the more expensive stuff like the vanity mirror in the bathroom and the door. Like finally, I still need the door. I mean, I could max out my credit card. I'm very tempted to sometimes, but I just don't want to in case I still need extra cash for some unexpected bad luck, which I had actually. My air fryer is stuffed. I need a new oven. But we're not going to talk about that right now. Let me share you some good news actually. So you all know that the window has arrived, but now the builder has scheduled in for installation next Wednesday. So less than a week from now, which is really exciting. I believe that's going to be the last massive job for a while here. I mean, I could go on and on with the work around here. I'd love to get built-ins on top of the kitchen cabinets. I just can't afford it and I can't find standard size flat pack cupboards that I can install myself. So doing it myself is not even an option right now. Anyway, I'm rambling too much. I think it's time to go, guys. Eddie is around somewhere. I think he's in the bathroom. I'm too lazy. I'm just going to say goodbye for him. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all your love and support and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.